and the sun shone. And hey, you've got to hide yourself away. I went up to the heath just once every day. Me and my dog Arlo, in a time of great change. A world upside down, the drove sent deranged by an assailant a stalking the young and the old. Tidal wave the invasion, we can't say we weren't told. Contagion, a hex that rolled on and on. Out there in the heavens, and the sun shone. And the sun shone on souls in supermarket queues, keeping their distance, stay away from me, you. And a rush and a push, and the whole aisle stripped bare. A plague of locusts at the low-cost fare. There's enough to go round, there's plenty, you know. But like the platform descending to the levels below. Greed conquered need until most things were gone in the darkest of days. And yet the sun shone. And the sun shone on hills and mountains green. But unlike ancient times, these feet couldn't be seen. On the dales and escarpments, a life out of bounds, a paradise lost, a ground zero ground in the depths of our thoughts, a nightmare come true, a cuckoo's nest over which we all flew. So call out like a trumpet, a swan. This time it's for real. And the sun shone. And the sun shone on all those ideas preconceived. This land is our land of a new make-believe. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. Even though there's no longer anyone there. Dreams of release in that fairy tale, from self-isolation in a towering jail. But we're all marooned now in our own bastions, to wait and wonder. And the sun shone. The sun shone on pontificates, hardly surprising to see proclamations of an Easter rising. For those who suspected we'd begun a new game, but were sure that the rules would still be the same. The billionaire bailouts, the workforce furloughed, would make sure someone else would pay what was owed. There's no change of the guard in these days woe begone. The garrison holds, and the sun shone. And the sun shone, even when the snows came. Days rolled into days, the same and the same. My son bought me a telescope to look at the skies. Said the lady on the cash out, essential supplies. There are wonders up there, and the air is so still for the stargazy eye of no fool on the till. It landed today, she said, from Amazon. The deliveries continued. And the sun shone. And the sun shone in this blasted year of our Lord. We all stood outside, what an all to applaud. All those soul-searching saints stationed on the front line. having to play God time after time. Some captains of industry took hold of the ships and turned starboard away from all thoughts of blue chip, to make ventilators by robot and automaton, by the plants that lay idle. And the sun shone. And the sun shone on ceaselessly, lather in hands. We were endlessly shuffling on shifting sands. The pipe pipers of government calling the tune, until they too proved no one was immune. It was egalitarian, this pestilent curse. Before it gets better, it's gonna get worse. No sprint race this, it's the full marathon. We'll all hit the wall. And the sun shone. And the sun shone, and your friend has just logged in. You'd been wondering whatever happened to him. We'd spared little thought of those that got away, but now we're zooming and FaceTiming every day. Ain't nothing but a house party, the show has been stopped. The fuse has been lit, the bomb has been dropped. There's death in the oxygen and in the argon, in the nitrogen. And the sun shone. And the sun shone on the vales by Glastonbury tall. The hundreds and thousands were coming no more. On the seas of survival, they'd been cast adrift. There'd be no Paul McCartney and no Taylor Swift. No blissful escape in the Shangri-La fields from a fresh fairyland where the monster is real. The lonely bells rang right across Avalon, from steeple-deep people churches, and the sun shone. And the sun shone on my brilliant friend. A Neapolitan light, afternoons without end. Oh, to be in Sorrento and gaze out at the bay. But there are 1,000 deaths in Italy today. We're forbidden from fooling round down by the sea, with the wind in our hair and the chance to break free. The coastline is cloistered. This phenomenon rips the Riviera's heart out. And the sun shone. And the sun shone on preppers in their bunkers, cocooned down in South Dakota, blissfully marooned, living out fantasies as they bid au revoir. But guns and canned goods will only get you so far. No man is an island, we are all landlocked. And even though that philosophy may be half-cocked, we'll all need each other, so you know, try to get along. It's the only way forward. And the sun shone. And the sun shone, and the lack of vapor trails meant we weren't going anywhere. That ship had sailed. There are places from now on that you'll never know. You won't leave your heart in San Francisco. Arrivederci, Roma. Goodbye to Berlin. No leaving on a jet plane, don't know when you'll be back again. Farewell to Stromness, the way to Tipperary is long, but my heart's right here. And the sun shone, and the sun shone on the streets of the old neighbourhood where George and Harry of England smoking tabs once stood. They found all that they needed within 4 square miles. A day at the market, a night on the tiles. No more shall we go where the buffalo roam. Tom Jones had it right, the green, green grass of home. Our house in the middle of our street over yon is our Alabama, sweet home. And the sun shone, and the sun shone on the standing stones who'd seen civilizations come and go. Did we think we could carry on faster and faster to happiness unbound forever after? The great acceleration has come to an end. There's a slowdown, a showdown, do you comprehend? We were blinded, bedazzled, each and every one, by the white light of progress. And the sun shone, and the sun shone on birds with the monopoly on sky. Sing, skylark, sing, fly, avocet, fly. Come goldfinch and blackbird and warbler and jay. We can hear you now, we're through the deafening days. Like a swallow, a nightjar perched on a wire. There are no drunks in this midnight choir. An infinite sunrise, this orb of bird song, perpetual dawn chorus, and the sun shone. And the sun shone on dreamers who could all understand there were stranger things than being a stranger in a strange land. But colonization is an uber-rich race. One of those guys put his car into space. They're all lost on an ego trip to the stars. When all this is over, we know who you are. Pub and sports chain gang masters who tried to trade on, even on rank profiteers. The sun shone, and the sun shone on lockdown lovers confined, like Rodin's The Kiss, their bodies entwined. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi around noon? The papers say there's gonna be a baby boom. The Times of London put it exquisitely. The entrapped took solace in intimacy. Horizontally, I'm only dancing, John. Lay down, Sally. And the sun shone, and the sun shone on those acres just outside Bath, for the creme de la Cold War, creme's primrose path, down to 60 miles of subterranean roads, lights 100,000, whilst above life explodes, and doomsday books in to a much wilder west. And though we're not wandering some new wilderness, 28 days later, from Kremlin to Pentagon, down Cormac McCarthy's road, the sun shone, and the sun shone on all of us humbled and levelled. Had we been to the crossroads, had we met with the devil, let the Faustian pact go. We've suffered enough, showed us what we were made of, and it wasn't the good stuff. There's a time of the seasons, a new old way to live, a way of foregoing, a way to forgive, a way to make history in a modern eon. And even though the sun shone, there was a cold spell coming.